Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. It's good to have you here. My name is Gemma, I am an advanced occultist, and today I would like to talk a little bit about mythology and really just go into that. So this is going to be about Greek mythology, and it's going to be on the divine winged stallion, okay, Pegasus. So if you're interested, stay tuned. So here goes. Pegasus, and you know, the divine winged stallion. Okay, so it's seen as an immortal, obviously, and so to bring this back down, it's a myth. Okay, so obviously it's not you know, kind of real. It's just a spiritual concept to understand as I go through this. Okay, so it's imaginative work. Okay, if you want to call it that. Okay. So I worked with Pegasus, okay, I had an experience, okay, and it was a healing meditation that I went on, so that's how I met Pegasus, and yeah, so it was a journey of healing my child self, okay, so it was, what it was really, it was understanding aspects of the light aspect, okay, to healing my shadow side, okay? So this is understanding that there is a light side to, you know, when it comes to shadow work and stuff, and I'll get into that. So it says that Pegasus is tamed by a hero, Bellerophon, who rode him into battle to fight a fire-breathing Kuhumara, which is a three-headed monster in Greek mythology, okay, so it's a three-headed monster. So he went and fought into battle, and yeah, with a three-headed monster. Okay, so Bellerophon attempted to ride Pegasus to the heavens. However, Pegasus bucked, throwing the hero from his back. Okay, so this is really interesting because Pegasus is like a winged horse. So it's like the you know, that fairy tale, you know. I don't know if it's on Mary Poppins or when they jump through the pictures on the floor. But there's one, I think it's Mary Poppins. It might not be, but, you know, they jump through, you know, sort of portals and stuff. And it's really interesting how they can interlink back onto, like, children's children's films, okay? And, yeah, so it's, you know, that starry Pegasus in the sky as well. So it has its own constellation, and, you know, it's really pretty. And I'd put it up if I could, but, you know, not in a minute. So if we understand aspects of how we can heal ourselves, okay, through mythology, reading the stars, and it tells us the stories, okay, tells us the stories of aspects of healing that can be taking place. It might not necessarily be a three-headed dragon, it might not necessarily be a hero that saved it, but it's almost like understanding that, you know, what Pegasus' role is, you know, which is, you know, to fly, which is really, you know, just to understand that one part of it, and then you can then sort of understand how, you know, make it similar or indifferent, but it's so we never forget, like, it's over us in the stars, okay, so we can use those attributes of understanding, you know, the spirit animals, I guess, call them even, what they can sort of bring a healing aspect to us in a spiritual concept when it comes to, you know, traumas and things like that, okay. There are universal gifts of healing, okay, and I think that's what they are, what the stars represent. It's a universal, the universe's gift to us, the stories told of healing through cultures, and has been injected by the universe itself, okay, to understand aspects of healing, or, you know, the greater stories that are told. They're in the stars. So my story was with Pegasus, because I worked with Pegasus, is that it was really healing. So, in my story as Pegasus, what happened was I sort of like went into a meditation. I went back to the moment when I was really little, and when this awful event happened, right? So I went back to it, and I was there. I was literally there. I was like that little girl again, and I waited. I didn't know what was going on. I was just like, what the hell's going on? But I was just like, right, okay, I'm just going to let this happen. Okay, I'm going to let my mind, you know, connect or whatever. And then it was just like, next minute, this like massive winged stallion came into the building now where I was, because I was in a house, and it came into the house, and like everything just started falling away, like every like bit of like, you know, debris of the ceiling, the walls, everything just started falling away, and all there was massive bright white light. And then like I picked up, you know, my everything, and then I chucked myself on the back of this stallion, this Pegasus, you know, this massive winged Pegasus, and I jumped on it, and they all came with me, and we literally, obviously everything was falling apart anyway, so like we just rode out of this, you know, the side of the ceiling, the side of the house, and then we just like travelled. It was almost like I was like out in the sky, travelling in the sky, and like I said I wanted to be the safest place, and the Pegasus took me to my nan's house, which is really nice. So what does the light path sort of understand from them, understanding these things? The light hand path, for example, so this would be, you know, aspects of that, but it's almost understanding the, you know, the masculine nature of what, you know, I needed at that time. What did I need at that time? Well, I needed to be taken away from that situation and be put in a safe space. Now this is masculine, safety, you know, things like that, and needing that and wanting that safety. That's sort of a masculine sort of logic way to see this. So, you know, I think that is a lighter aspect on the lighter side of, you know, my path, healing and understanding mythology and stuff like that, how it all can interlink back into our own, where we can heal and where, you know, it can come through spiritually. And if it's all connected, you know, the stars, the story of the stars, it's all connected, and it all kind of has sort of like a meaning, you know, as an, you know, concept of telling the stories through the stars. And I think it's really interesting as well how the light aspect can be incorporated in this, because really what it is it's about healing, and the light aspect is necessary so that you know, we can actually grow from those things and gain wisdom from them. So there's a light aspect, and then there's a dark aspect, you know, and it's about being creative, but it's also understanding that we have, you know, needs, which is safety, for example. Safety is really important, and that's like a masculine thing as well, because it can provide that. It's a providing. It's a place where awareness is brought to it, and then you know, it can be provided by, in a concept of the light side of healing, shadow work, and Pegasus as well, because Pegasus is obviously the topic for today, and you know, I just wanted to bring that out and see what, you know, kind of comes from that, because understanding our own stories, we can heal ourselves through the stars, for understanding aspects of mythological concepts. Take care, everybody. If you like my content, like and subscribe, and there'll be more. Bye.